loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Mel and thank you so much for joining me today. I have done a video in the past that compared Solotica versus Desio and you guys loved that video. It was so popular. So today we're doing a part 2 to that video and I'm trying different contacts from Solotica and Desio and we're gonna put them against each other and see who wins. In the last video you guys flooded the comment sections with different sentiments about both brands, what colors you think look best, what style, and I want you to do the same in this one because I love hearing your opinions. And not only am I going to be trying different colors, but I'm going to be trying a lot of the colors that you guys recommended for me. This video is not sponsored in any way, but I do have a discount code for both brands, so make sure you check the description bar. I'll include all the links for everything that I've tried on and my discount codes down below. Make sure to keep watching until the end of the video to find out who I crown as the winner of the best, most natural contacts out there. And let's get into the first pair of lenses. Now I'm going to show you guys my natural eye color so that you can really get a reference point. My eyes are dark brown. Sometimes they look a little bit of a lighter brown in the light, but they are a true dark brown. Let's get started with the first pair, and I actually have them in my eyes right now because this is kind of one of my go-to pairs of contact lenses. I'm going to be comparing Solotica's Tupis Brown to Desio Espresso from their coffee collection. Now right in my eyes I have the Tupis Brown from Solotica. This is actually from their Aquarella line, so it's their quarterly set of contacts. And I freaking love this color, you guys. It is so pretty. It is so natural. It gives just a subtle brightness to my dark brown eyes, and every time that I wear these contact lenses I end up catching myself in the mirror and wondering what I did differently with like my makeup or my hair. Like, why do I look so good today? It's the contacts. Let's try on the Desio Espresso. The first thing that I noticed about this espresso color is that the detailing is really strong in there, and usually I love a lot of details in lenses, but I must say that the details in this lens are honestly almost too intense. I feel like that is kind of taking away from how natural this color could really look. Another difference I noticed between these is that Desio has a subtle limbal ring on the outer edge of the lens that kind of gradually fades into some of the details on the lens, whereas the Tupis Brown from Solotica has absolutely no limbal ring. Okay, so I've removed Tupis Brown and I want to show you guys one other option from Solotica that I think will end up looking really similar to this espresso shade. This is in Natural Colors Agata from Solotica, and this is a part of their yearly collection. Agata is just like a touch darker than Tupis Brown, like literally the tiniest bit, and then you can see it has that subtle limbal ring on the outer edge. I actually really like the color of Desio's contact better, but the detailing and the styling of the Solotica lens more. So out of the brown contacts that I just tried, honestly I prefer the Solotica lenses. I think that they are a lot more natural looking. So Solotica wins this first round for me. Next pair we're going to try is Solotica Hidrocor Mel versus Desio Charming Green. In my eyes now I have Solotica's Hidrocor Mel, and this is one of my favorite green pairs of contacts. It's perfect if you want to completely alter your eye color, especially for someone with a dark brown eye like myself. These do an amazing job of covering your dark brown eyes completely. I'm convinced that these are one of the best green contacts out there. Let's see how they match up to Desio's Charming Green. Desio's Charming Green color has a subtle kind of like warmer brown when you get really close to that pupil hole, and it's a beautiful gradient when it combines with that green color. One of the differences that I see is that Desio has a very soft limbal ring around their Charming Green contact, and the limbal ring is just a few hints of a deeper green shade, so it's blending really beautifully with your natural eye. As well, Desio's contact lens is a little bit more enlarging, so it is making my eyes look just a bit bigger and a bit more open, and I actually love that with this particular color. I think it looks so stunning, and if I were to take pictures, I would love to wear a contact like this. So I think it depends on what you're looking for. This is a really hard comparison. It's hard for me to say who wins this because I love both of these contacts. Okay, next let's try Desio Cappuccino versus Solotica in Natural Colors Ochre. And I think this is going to be a good matchup. Let's see what we think of both colors. Okay, this Natural Colors Ochre, you guys, I forgot how stunning it really is. This is such a beautiful color. I love the shade. I think it's such a pretty caramel brown. And in this case, I actually really adore the limbal ring because it's really making your eyes pop and stand out. These are their yearly contact lenses. I'm so excited to see the difference between this and Cappuccino. The shade is gorgeous and natural looking, but I just am not a fan of the detailing in this Desio lens. And that is why I love the Solotica and Natural Colors Ochre so much more. Although these contacts look quite similar, there's a lot of differences in them. The first one that I noticed is that the Desio shade in Cappuccino has a thicker limbal ring than Solotica's. I also am noticing that the detailing in the lens of the Desio contact is a little bit more strong. There's a lot of contrast between like darker and lighter points in the lens, and I don't actually know if I like that. What do you guys think about both of these colors? How do you feel like they compare? I feel like this is a really similar comparison, but I have to say that I just prefer this Natural Colors Ochre a little more. I think they look more natural and I like the tone better. But I'd love to know your guys' opinions, and let's move on to the next pair. I'm going to be trying the Noronha Blue from Solotica's Aquarella Quarterly Collection against Irresistible Blue from Desio's Attitude Collection. I remember when I first tried these on when they launched this Aquarella collection, and I really loved how soft and subtle this shade is. On the outer edge, it's a bit of that deeper blue, and then as it gets closer to the pupil, it turns into a lighter, softer blue, almost leaning a bit towards a green. The Desio Irresistible Blue shade is much brighter, much bolder. It has a very subtle, soft limbal ring that's just a hint darker, so it's still a blue, deeper limbal ring, but it is really making the contact stand out. And what I love about this shade is that they have sort of a different, warmer brown shade close to the pupil, and I think it's so freaking pretty. Comparing these two is not even fair because I feel like this Noronha Blue is so subtle compared to this Desio, and Solotica's has no limbal ring at all, just a beautiful kind of muted blue shade. I am not a blue contact girl, but these are stunning. So I do want to compare these to one more contact from Solotica. Let's see what they look like with Hidrocor Ochre. I think that's going to be a much more similar comparison. Okay, that's better. These Hidrocor Quartzo contacts are giving the bold comparison that I think we needed. But I have to be honest, I still like this Irresistible Blue so much better. Solotica's Hidrocor Quartzo from the yearly collection is giving you no limbal ring, a little bit of like two-tone kind of color marbling in the lens. I'm seeing some lighter and some darker and almost a little bit of like a greenish kind of shade. I know a lot of people love Hidrocor Quartzo, but on me, I just have never loved them. Now that being said, if you want a super bright, bold contact, the Hidrocor Quartzo is definitely the one to go with because they are a lot brighter than this Desio shade, but Desio's contact is just so much more flattering on me personally. I think it looks a lot more natural, and it still gives you a bold, bright color while looking like it maybe could be your eye. Time to talk final thoughts. We are going to pick a winner. On this side, we have Solotica, and on this side, we have Desio. Well, it's hard because I think I teetered back and forth between Desio and Solotica, but I will say this, in my daily life, my regular life when I'm not on camera, I tend to wear Solotica contacts more, and I think the reason is just that I find that the detailing in the lenses looks the most natural. The first color that I had on, Tupis Brown, is one of my all-time absolute favorite shades that I've ever gotten in a pair of contact lenses, and yeah, it's just a color that I reach for a lot. So for me personally, I do prefer Solotica lenses. But I don't want you guys to get confused because it's all preference. It's all about what you like. And you saw in this video, I went back and forth between each brand. I support both of these brands, I wear both of these brands, and I have a discount code for both of these brands, which I will leave in the description bar. So do check out that description bar so you can just do a quick copy and paste if you decide to do any shopping today. I'm dying to know what you guys think of this round 2 Desio versus Solotica, so you'll have to let me know. And I thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll be back again with another, and make sure you leave a suggestion on what I should try next because I have a lot planned for 2023. So thanks again, guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Oh, and quickly before I go, because I know I'm gonna get loads of questions about this, I know that a million people are gonna ask what I'm wearing on my lips, so let me just tell you right now. Cork Lip Pencil by MAC Cosmetics. This is my go-to. I always use this lip pencil. The Aaliyah MAC Collection lipstick in Try Again. This was actually discontinued, but I think they have a similar color. I also am wearing this MAC Powder Kiss liquid lip color. This is in the shade Farash. I really love these. I have like 5 of them. I took my Dior Rosy Glow blush and I set my lipstick with this blush. I'm extra, so I mixed a bunch of things. But anyway, guys, I wanted to quickly just tell you what I'm wearing on my lips, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Mwah, mwah. Bye.